Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here, alongside the brand new member to OpTic Gaming's premier team. This is Mr. Scump, Scumper Jumper. You go by quite a few names. How's it going, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing excellent. Now, we got to, well, I guess you guys got to play. I got to watch for quite some time yesterday in the tournament. And this is the matchup between LvG and yourself. Kind of a bit of a show match and kind of one of those matches where both teams had something to really prove. Everybody knows that there was a major roster change here in the community. We've got Scump coming on board from LvG, and we got Proofy going onto LvG. So, how much did this match really mean, like, to this series?
I mean, it meant a lot to me and Proofy since we were the two players that flipped, and I mean, there was a lot on the table because of my live stream and how many people were watching.
Yeah.
And, like, we didn't want all the haters to be like, "Oh, that was such a bad move on your part," but I mean, we won, so it feels it feels good to silence them.
Yeah, you got some bragging rights now for sure. So I want to, welcome you on board. Obviously, you have a huge following in the community. Your live stream is blowing everybody away. Why do you think you're getting such a huge response from the Twitch community?
Primarily, I think it's because I named myself the king, and then that just sort of stuck, and now everybody thinks I'm the best in the game, so, I mean, they just want to watch me, and then I try to be as entertaining as possible whenever I do something big or whenever I get destroyed or something, but
Yeah.
I just try to keep it interesting.
Yeah, you definitely offer a lot of personality to a live stream, and I think that's one thing that Twitch and a lot of other big channels were kind of missing. Yes, they were providing, top-notch gameplay, terrific, shots and everything, pubs, everything, but I think you add the extra, the missing element to the entertainment value, and congratulations on blowing the Twitch community out of the water. I think it's hilarious.
Thanks, man.
I think you're topping, 1,000+ viewers on a good day, which is phenomenal for Call of Duty streams, and even for some League of Legends streams. For those of you out there, 1,000 viewers is kind of the average on par for what everybody tries to strive for. So, kind of moving on. I wanted to kind of announce that Scump has agreed to continue the Dropping Bomb series, as he's one of the top players in the game, if not the king, if you want to call it. So we're going to be kind of picking his brain throughout the next couple weeks here. We'll try and get some good matches out to you guys, and getting into the mind of Scump, why he makes certain plays, why he does, certain things that, make him, drop these 30s and the 40s, whatever we can bring you. Is there anything you'd like to kind of talk about at all?
I mean, not really. Other than
How about why was OpTic a good choice for you? Why?
OpTic, it's because they have such a big following in and of themselves, and then, I mean, it's just such a respectable place to be. Everybody wants to be on OpTic, and it's been my goal to get onto OpTic since Black Ops, at least.
And you got some good friends on board with the team too, I think. So, having that chemistry already built within the team is going to help you kind of catapult ahead right off the start. What do you see from the team so far? Like, how are you playing with them? How do you feel about it? And what do you see happening here in the next couple weeks?
I see us being a team for the whole season. I mean, we're so good. We played in the Invitational yesterday for TSL, and we got second. And I mean, getting towards the end there, we just had no motivation to play. But, like, still getting second out of 16 pro teams is like an online event, pretty much. So,
yeah.
I mean, we're really good. Our search game is outstanding. We barely lost any searches. So whenever we get our CTF up there with that, I mean, it'll be pretty dominant.
Well, your CTF is still like strong, if not the strongest. You came from LvG, which was one of the most aggressive teams to play CTF out there. What kind of things from LvG do you think you'll try to bring on board with OpTic?
I mean, I'm a trash talker at events. Not like straight up to someone's face, but like if I destroy you and we're on main stage, I'm gonna let you know about it. So I just try and keep the hypeness up at events and like just try to keep my team motivated to play.
Well, I think it always brings, that element to the game. With people in the crowd when they see the main stage stuff go down, it adds that entertainment. And hopefully this next season, if it's online for the most part, and then invitational top 16s are allowed to go to the finishing events.
Hmm.
Do you think we'll ever get to that point where we will have sound boosts and be able to, bring the commentary to the audience? You think?
Um, I mean, possibly if Call of Duty grows as I expect it to, because it's already such a big seller. I mean, there's a big crowd on like Sundays, but like on Fridays and Saturdays, the crowd isn't as big.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not really worth it to do right now, but whenever it grows and gets its following, I mean, yeah, definitely, they should do that.
I hope so. I'd like to see more crowd involvement. That's for sure.
Hmm.
So one thing that was kind of popular that I did with Aches is kind of get into the background of what you do outside of gaming.
Okay.
What does Scump get into, while he's at school? What are your aspirations with school? What do you got planned here in the future?
Uh, I plan to go to Pittsburgh University. I work really hard in school. People ask me, how do you keep your grades up when you play so much? And really, it's just long nights. You just gotta be dedicated. You gotta do all your schoolwork and study. And I really want to go to Pittsburgh University or Penn State. Those are my two main goals. Those are like the two biggest in Pennsylvania. So,
Do you have a career goal set yet?
uh, I think I want to be a teacher of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And if I change my mind, I'd probably just go into business. One of those two.
Some generic possibilities to open lots of other possibilities, I guess.
Hmm.
How are your parents been with, just dealing with how big this community is getting?
My parents are really supportive of me, and I can't thank them enough for that. I mean, my dad and my mom are always in my live stream, always watching me. Yeah, they really support it, and it helps a lot because at the start of the season, my mom didn't really support it. She didn't really believe that it was like real. Like
Yeah.
you could go to events and make all this money. But then when I won Dallas, which was the first event, she started to ease up to it a little bit.
Yeah, and she's definitely grown on the community too. She participates in the Twitter nonsense, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Um, are they shocked at the whole atmosphere of the gaming? And obviously, the live stream is fairly new, but how are they taking to it? Like, what is their general kind of feel, and what do they think about it?
I mean, they just think it's really like crazy how people can play video games and make this much money whenever kids my age typically are working jobs, but I get to like, have fun. I get to do what I love and make a lot more than them.
Hmm.
So, I mean, they just think it's crazy how this can happen and how it works.
Are they setting any sort of limitations to you, like, post high school, or are they just kind of like free to let you make up your own decisions?
I mean, obviously they want me to go to college, but other than that, I mean, if whatever I do, they'll most likely support me with. Uh, I really want to keep gaming throughout college and possibly even after college. I mean, if I can make a career in gaming, why wouldn't I? So,
Yeah. What do you think about Aches pretty much calling it quits after the season?
Aches called it quits?
Yeah, we did a pro player spotlight, and Aches said that this will be his last year in gaming.
Oh, wow. I remember he mentioned something about it in Black Ops that he might be quitting soon, but I hadn't heard that until just now. That's crazy.
It's kind of surprising, because I think I'd put him on board with you. Really dedicated players,
Mhm.
both in high school and both with huge possibilities in the gaming career. But he's choosing to kind of drop gaming cold turkey and try to focus on things outside of gaming after it's all said and done. But you said you want to continue if possible with the gaming career, which I
Mhm.
think is really neat. Is there anything you'd like to finish out here in the last 30 seconds?
Follow me on Twitter at OpTic Scump and follow my live stream at twitch.tv/scumperjumper.
absolutely, you have to get on board with the live stream. It is amazing to watch. You know, his fan base is probably one of the most comical out there. As the comments in the section in the chat is just, it can be amazing to listen to. So I definitely encourage you guys to go head on over to the Twitch link, which will be in the description bar below. And you know, thanks, man. I know you got a busy day today. The COC is about to go down, so everybody can tune into that as well. And my name is Holiday Doc. We got OpTic Scumpy. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Good stuff.